Welcome students. I'm going to be showing you how to solve the area of a triangle just by using the vertices of the triangle. Or in other words, if we were to plot the vertices and points as points on a grid, as we can see here, once we know the actual points on the grid, the coordinates, we should be able to use a formula to solve this problem, right? So here are the points, here are the coordinates. Point A is -3, 4, point B is at 1, -2, -2, and C is at 5, 5, right? But there's a particular formula. The area can be found using this formula. And it's actually, it's really finding half the value of the determinant. So, because this thing is placed in an absolute kind of bracket, if you notice, we're going to be having x1 minus x2 in bracket here. And we're going to have over here, and we're going to have x1 again minus x3, and we close that bracket. Now this is the absolute bracket, and this is what we normally use to determine the determinant of something, right? So the second one is going to be y1 minus y2. Sorry for the blur, there's a little blur in the video, but I'm not sure what's really happening. So y1 minus y3. So this setup is called the determinant, right? And of course, when we put in the values, we're going to be getting half of this determinant. So we're going to work out the values for this now. So x1 minus x2, x1 is -3, and x2 is -1. And then x1 again is -3, and x3 is -5. So it's going to be 5. So we're going to -5 from here, from this one, and we bring down the absolute bracket again. On the y now, we're going to have y is going to be 4 minus, so y1 minus y2, so -2 now becomes y2, and of course we have 4 again, we're going to minus y3, which is 5. So we're going to take away 5 from that 4. So we're going to get something like looking like this. We're going to get half of this value. So from there now we're going to get -4, -3 minus 1 is -4, -3 minus 5 is -8. Remember that this section is called a determinant, right? And remember from our matrices problems, when we are asked to find the determinant of a matrix, we normally put it like this, right? Now 4 minus -2 becomes 6. So 4 minus -2, whenever two minus signs face each other, it becomes a positive. So 4 plus 2 becomes 6, and 4 minus 5 becomes -1. Okay, so to find the determinant now, we have to cross multiply. We're going to multiply the leading coefficient together and then minus the other. So we're going to multiply the first leading diagonal, and we're going to subtract the multiplication of the second diagonal. So this is going to be equal to half. Now this will actually give us the area. After we have done this part, we'll have gotten the area. So it's going to be half So minus 4 times minus 1 will be in one bracket. Minus 4 times minus 1. And we're going to subtract now the other diagonal, which is what? 6 multiplied by minus 8. And that's still going to be equal to half. Half of what? No, this is going to be 4 minus 4 plus rather. Because this, when you multiply this negative sign by this negative number, this is going to be negative 48. And a negative sign before negative 48 is going to be a plus 48. So this becomes plus 48. And this leads to what? Half of what? 52. And of course, this is going to actually lead to 26 units squared. Or square unit, right? Units squared. And this becomes the answer actually. So by applying this formula, we're able to find the area of this triangle, which is atypical. This is the atypical way to do it. This is not the normal way to do it. Normally we'll be given like a half the base times the height, but it's not a right angle triangle. So it becomes a little difficult to find it that way. And there are other ways to find the area of the triangle apart from using this method. This is just another method where we find half the determinant. The determinant is formulated, or it's built when we use this formula. So whatever is in this bracket will become the determinant. And of course, when we work with the determinant, we have to, it gets down to this stage, we have to use the product of this diagonal minus the product of the other diagonal. And it boils down to this eventually. And this becomes the answer. Right? So I trust you found this video informative, educational. Remember to like and subscribe and share these videos. And thank you very much for watching.